The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Ready, blue, go. Blue, 32. Ready?
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays. And what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Hey, green. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 27 yards. And the Packers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd and 5. And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down, Philadelphia.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's got Smith here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here.
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Eagles nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. From the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Back deep is Jaden Reed. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Ready.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Ready.
Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Hurts going to keep it running right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
A gain of 7. And an Eagle first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
63, 63, 63. 73, 73. Hey. Get it, get it. Round up, get it.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Ready up.
3rd and 5.
Black Ultra. Set. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On now is Ty Zentner to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Hurts. And he's got it. Got his man on the end around. Complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down, Eagles.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They motion the running back out left.
5-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Love. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
On the double. 6. Mega. Here we go. Red. Cycle. Slide through. Drill green. Ready?
Love. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Yellow. 22. Ready?
Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Okay. Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And a little floater there is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, first down there on a pickup of 25.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Ready. Red. 30th. Ready.
Again, it's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Now McManus for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Packers 28, Eagles 6. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard
line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And the Eagles.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Eagles 9. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
The toss out to Barkley. Stiff armed him. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
the 26 following a gain of 6.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Drill green. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Zoom black. Yellow, 43. Hey, green. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
Blaster, 6.
Back to throw. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready. Blue 6, mega. Ready?
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, red. 60 red. 60 red.
That is caught. He's got room at the 30. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 46 yards. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 70 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Eagles 18. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Powering his way forward. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They got 29 yards that time.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
That's good for a Packers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. 25-yard line.
Yellow. Cut.
Looking to throw. Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
First down, Eagles.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. They've been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus. He's good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
They'll drop the throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. The Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Love now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. He's past the 30. Oh, some strong running. And he will be taken down up near midfield. So a clever idea to send a return man back there, and it nearly paid off. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. It's called at the 1. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Covered by the Packers.
Here we go. Here we go.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 46-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Ready. Black. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're...
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I